Hello everybody, Dave Shopius here. I am back with a solution to my problem. If you saw any of my posts on the Robot Builders, B9 Robot Builders Facebook forum, you can probably remember me saying I've been having problems with my neon, getting it to flash properly, or not having a nice dead background. She would flare and sparkle and glow when it wasn't supposed to. Turned out that the problem was the solution was simple. The problem was hard to find. It turned out to be a problem with the neutrals. As I mentioned before, I'm operating this big guy on power converters. Back in the back, we'll go over and take a look at that in a minute. Everything's connected from the CSS, the central support storage system here, through Molex connectors into here. And I have just so you know, I have the neon that flashes when the voice plays from amps over there on the CSS. So everything's got to be tied in to the torso. And I also have a lot of different switches on for the vents. You open the vents and he says something. You pull the microphone out, he says something. The problem was, like I said, I'd get a nice glow flash here when it wasn't supposed to. It would just start glowing by itself, like I had a residual power. The problem turned out to be I was sharing a neutral back to the power supply from the neon in this transformer and interface board with all these switches. For example, well, let me go inside here and I'll show you really quick. Maybe we can see. Okay, see, that is the interface board right there. That flashes the neon when it hears something to say. The transformer's right there for the neon, and there is my neutral bus I was using. Everything was tied into that. So what I was getting was interference from these, whenever these switches would be open or closed, feeding voltage into the neon. So what I did is I separated, you can see, and I ran a new, see that green wire there? I took the neutral off the transformer for the neon and the interface board, ran it to its own wire, and let's come out here. Whoop, ran it around and plugged it in to the converter that actually feeds the neon. So the neutral here is on the same bus, or on the same converter as the power feed, and the switches are now separate with their own neutral. So basically what I got now, excuse me, you can see my...
Please watch where you put that hand. I may electrocute you.
Nice clean flash. When I pull another one out.
That microphone is only for contacting the Jupiter 2 in case of an emergency.
Okay. The vents are all triggered by switches that were causing the problems. There's the rear vent.
Is that your hand on my rear vent?
Yeah, it is. So you can see. And then the voice, there's no ghosting up here. There's no flashing. It's nice and dead. I got it nicely adjusted. All these are switched too. So I used to be able, when I was hit these switches, I'd get a flash up here, and she would start glowing and stuff. So let me activate a voice.
Where am I? Who turned out the lights? Now I remember. Which way did they go?
Nice and clean. Yes, one more.
Alpha, Beta, Gamma. Circuit class 101. Active. Phase circuits 202. Amber, Kelly, Scarlet. Active. D10.
This is kind of a long one, sorry.
Green and go. Vector circuits online. Loading primary systems. Please stand by.
Okay, that keeps going.
Main computer boot sequence completed. All my circuits are functioning perfectly.
That's good. I also have a switch hooked up to the power pack pull for my animation for that. Okay, nice and dark. I'll put it back in.
Where am I? Who turned out the lights? Now I remember. Which way did they go?
And there's my amps. This is for the main voice. This is for the mechanical sounds, which I'm not going to go into right now. That's all separate. So anyway, I've been working on this for weeks, trying to figure out what the problem was. I've disconnected all my neutrals, rewired neutrals, took away any kind of ties between the neutral and the earth ground, which I like anyway. I had to do that. Kept any kind of ground loops from happening. So I'm going to say that this issue is fixed. I'm going to go ahead and tie this jumper in properly into the wiring loom here and through the connectors, and then I will be good to go, and I can put this guy back together and say he's closer to being done. I am just thrilled. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.